11:04. I spent the entire what?
They're doing the big work.
And after that it's us?
And then after us.
Alright, great. I spent the entire morning finishing things off because last night I was falling asleep in front of the computer. It was impossible.
Freaking out. I was freaking out.
I finished like 10 minutes before we need to play the media, so everything will be fine.
But it's done. You did well, Carlos.
Hopefully the media will play now.
This is public knowledge. I said congratulations to Carlos.
I need to get this ready. I need to do this.
He's your man.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome to Kidsong. If this is your first year or you can't remember what happened last year, let me bring you up to speed.
So that worked really well. I'm so glad it worked. The kids are about to come in. They're gonna do like tribal wars and stuff. Hi, Peter. Hi. What are you doing?
Who knows actually? I'm making sure, I don't even know. Yeah, I just came to say hi actually.
Now in the afternoon we have different problems. I need to make a few more videos for the afternoon, but there's this big thing. We wanted to have a live feed, a camera in this dark room where someone is gonna talk live with Dan, and the equipment is not here. The equipment, I thought I was gonna have a bit of a rest. I haven't stopped. I don't know what to do. I don't know. The good news is we found a solution because there's a box here that has a HDMI input and it goes straight to the screen. It just doesn't go. It's very loud right now. It doesn't go through the back, so you have to kind of have someone controlling here. But we're gonna build a set and have this live situation happening here. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. All we're missing is a HDMI cable that someone's gonna come and get, like a long one, 5-10 minutes, I don't know. This is gonna be great. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, about like 10 minutes, I don't know, until we actually have to do the thing that we're gonna do, that we planned for 2 hours for, which is basically we have a live set where someone is gonna be talking and it's gonna appear on the screen and have a conversation with Dan. Dan is on the stage right now doing a show. It's a show that he generally does in this conference, except that this show is gonna be interrupted and we're gonna do the whole... Are you sitting down already? Do you know how much time we have left?
We're getting ready.
So we have this camera, connects HDMI to a thing there, we found the output, it's gonna go into the screen, they're gonna have a live conversation, and he has a lapel microphone, so it's all connected, all very convoluted, and it's gonna be perfect. But the funny thing is, 5 minutes before going on stage, Dan was like, I planned the whole end of the show, but I have no idea what I'm doing on the show. He literally walked in with nothing. Nothing. And then he's doing interview, I don't know, scraping the barrel with Dan. Alright, the whole thing was a big success. And I'm so glad about it. Last year, I was in charge of some things and they failed horribly. Oh, it's Steve!
I thought you were talking to someone else, but apparently you're talking to
I'm talking to the camera, to the planet, to the entire planet.
Yeah, well, whoever
has access to YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Security, very important. Always very strict. Another vlogger.
How's the story going?
I need to get some kids to film the news, but the thing is, the parents are picking up the kids already, so I need to be quick. I can't take too long. I was talking to Dave for so long and he's like, go, go! So I'm going, I never stop. Alright, I managed to get a couple of kids explaining what happened earlier with the hacker and everything. So hopefully I'll be able to use that. Now I need to edit the news. And then maybe I can take a break. Sergio.
Take two.
Mendes. The microphone was bad, so we're doing it again. Gonçalo Mendes something.
We're gonna scrap that part. That's not it. But Carlos, insert middle name.
Eduardo.
Dyonisio.
Medalha Dyonisio. I have two last names. I know.
Two last name.
I know.
Most Mexicans always have their last name as well. So
I'm not Mexican.
My dad, I'm just saying.
You're not Mexican.
Yeah, I got Mexican roots. My dad is Sergio Maximus Alvarez Mendez. That's all I know.
Have you been busy today?
Yeah, a lot of winning.
A lot of winning?
Yeah, that's right.
all they've seen is me busy
Yeah, right.
and no explanation whatsoever.
Shout out.
Everyone
we
is
miss
lost.
at
completely
Montanese.
lost. Oh yeah, sure, of course. But anyway, there are 4 tribes. There's Shake It, and there's this, whatever it's called, and then this one, break it down, and where you at? Where you at? They're so lost they don't even know where they are. The kids are having like tribe games and stuff. And this is a thing where we do put tickets inside.
You have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Be blessed.
It's about 1:10. Just finished, I think, all the videos that we will need until the end of the week, until Friday. Clearly, I'm not going to bed early. I mean, it's earlier than some days, but not as early as I thought. I realized I talk a lot about these videos and stuff that I'm making, and I barely had any time to explain much to you. There's a video where I explain what team I'm in at conference and what I'm doing there. Some of the story of the conference for kids is that the way to level up is a game. Well, not really. At Kidsong, this conference for kids where I'm working and helping at, kids win points and their groups, their tribes level up, and every time they level up, they have a chance to play this game, and they level up by getting lots of points. Now, leveling up doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna win the whole thing. The story started when we made this game called The Game Maker That Makes Games, and the Game Maker made a game called Code Unlocker. Gosh, I made the thing, I don't even remember. And what that is basically the tribe that levels up has a chance to guess a number. And if they guess the right number, they start unlocking a code, an 8-digit code. And whatever tribe unlocks the final number wins the whole of Kidsong. Now, I didn't write a game. I made videos that look like a game, that look like someone is playing the game, including typing the names of the tribes on a terrible PlayStation 2 keyboard that you have to go and find you know what I'm talking about. That took longer than I originally expected. And the big thing that happened today is that while they were about to play a game, the system got hacked by this hacker, and then Dan was on stage and he wanted to talk to this hacker. It's like the hacker hacked the system and now it's like a Skype call kind of thing. Last year we did something similar, not with a hacker, but we had Dan talking to another character that he plays himself, so they both couldn't be on stage at the same time. So I made some videos and they had to be very perfectly timed and all. This year though, the idea was to have this live feed from another room where they can talk to each other, and it looks like the other guy, the hacker, is in some dark place or something typical of a hacker or a villain from a movie. That's why I was trying to plug in a HDMI cable to the system there, and that's why I built that set and tried to get the lights. We forgot the artificial light, so I kind of had to use a bit of the natural light, but natural light is hard to control because it reflects everywhere. And then tomorrow we have 2 more live conversations, and then Friday we have 1 more. And yeah, tomorrow, unlike today, will be a pretty relaxing day. See you tomorrow.
Now it's time to talk about the next team.
So thankful for them, it's such a blessing, yeah.
Imagine Kidsong every day without them, yeah.
Whoa, here comes the one and only second team.
Priceless, but you get them free.